what was your interest? What drew you to content creating? Because that's what we have right now, is the in thing. And most people come in and say, I want to be a content creator to have like authentic followers. Most people is for, of course, the income. It becomes a career path, apart from it being a lifestyle. So for you, what drew you into it? What made you interested in content creating?
I'll be honest, I do not know what drew me to content. Oh no, I know what drew me to content creation. See, the way I want to see them.
Okay.
There is a way things are in my head, and I want to see it exactly that way. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but it's not a good thing because I don't think God called us to be perfect. He called us to be human. So there is a limit to how I can go with my perfectionism. However, let me reach the limit first.
Okay.
Let me reach that limit and know that, look, I reached the limit and I cannot go further. But at least I got there. If I can break through the limits, then fine, perfect. Let me break through the limits. But until then, so I just want to see things in a certain way. Maybe I've seen it in a way I consider perfect. But I feel like
there's a missing touch.
It could be more.
Yes.
There could be more, maybe because
that you could
my
bring
mind.
to the table.
So that is what drew me into content creation.
Okay.
The truth is, I have not even touched the surface. I've not. People see my content and they're like, good, but I'm like, what next after the good? I want to impact. So this is what I have been called for. This is what I am made for, and I know that I'm very certain that this is what I'm made for. So what next after the compliments? Is it impacting anybody? So that led me to writing. So now I said all that to say this. The real reason why I started content creation was because of my writings. I wanted to bring the things I write to life. Okay. I've done a few already. So I want to bring more things that I write to life. My phone is full of notes that I make to myself. I write letters to myself. Okay. I tell myself, this is what you are, this is how you should be, this is how you should act, this is how you should react. Some conversations with my mother, I put them into my notes and I rephrase them to fit what is going on in my head at the moment that she's speaking to me, right? But I don't let her words go. So even random conversations with people, they say things and it strikes me and I just put it down in the notes because I want to come back to that. So whenever I go back to my notes and I see all this, I feel like, you know what, maybe somebody could act this thing out. Or maybe through fashion, I can tell the story of what this person is saying. Okay. And that led to everything. So apart from just wanting to see that, I want to see the things that I've written come to life. And that's creativity. That's what we're talking about. Because the content is things that you bring to the table. It's something that you know that is missing. Something that you know that okay, they are not doing, and this is what you can bring to the table. I mean, it's a different perspective because you're saying you're going to bring it to writing, when you have personal conversations with your friends and of course other people. I think that's excellent. This is like a very brilliant aspect of content creation. It takes a whole lot because I'm coming to that because don't worry, let's go on. Let's go on. Okay, so the next question I asked, what's the most effective experiment or change you applied in your content that makes a difference? You started off with the writing. So my question would be, have you seen any other person doing this? There's no other person doing me. There's no other person by the name Nesta of the God class. There is. You can write all you want. You can have everything. The emotions could align, but you're not using exactly the same word. I could be ambiguous with my words, and that would draw a few people in. I could be simple with my words and draw more people in. And on the day when I'm ambiguous with my words, the other person who is also doing the same thing could be simple with their words and draw more people in. However, we might be saying the same thing, but from different perspectives, but we are pulling people in. So for me, it's really not a competition, or I mean, you didn't mention that, but however, I don't think anybody's doing it like me. There's never a time when it's done like me. So can you give, what topics do you decide to stay on when you're content creating? Like for example, like what trends? I know that things come in, go and come and all of that. So are you someone that would, whatever the trend is on, you jump on it? I am the trend.
Spread the word.
Okay.
I am the trend. The trend cannot pull me in. Alright. Fun fact is, I like to jump on the trend when the trend is old. If there's a trending sound on Instagram, for example, let's use Reels, for example. It's trending on Instagram right now. It's hot and everybody's doing stuff. I really like it, but I am never moved to make something in that line. The only time I am moved to do it is when it's, or maybe unconsciously. For example, there's a lot of trending videos audios that I have used recently. Yeah. But the thing is, when it was trending, I wanted to make, to be honest, there are times when I want to jump on the trend, but it never flows. Okay. It just doesn't flow when I want to jump on the trend. But randomly, I just make videos and I keep them on my phone. Then that trending sound now comes up again on Instagram Reels. And then I say, you know what, let me try this, apply this video. And it fits perfectly. Like, yo, now is the time. Oh, wow. So the truth is, my time is whenever my time is. Okay. It's not when the trend is. The trend. The trend is me in the time. Wow. Now, I'm not trying to be deep. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be deep. It's cool. But this is how I am. This is how I was brought up. This is how life is for me. Because it's really hard. Do you know the pressure in creating content that is trending? Do you know what pressure it is? Because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Then come to see that I've seen a lot of people do this kind of trend. And I want to get it. I want that clear view. I want my video to be crispy clear and everything. Where do I get all that gadget? I have a camera, but it doesn't shoot as clear as that unless it's pictures. The videos are usually it's faulty unless it's my phone. But my phone will not give me. I know that these people use normal cameras to shoot the thing. My phone will not give me exactly that unless I'm using maybe an iPhone 13 Pro Max and I have the cinematic view. Perfect, I can get what I want. But I don't have that money to buy that phone. I was going to ask you the tips. You know, that you could give tips of few tips for anybody that wants to jump in content creating. But then I was also going to ask, because I know that it comes to a lot, and I'm talking financially, just as we mentioned. Creating content is expensive. Now these are the expenses that these are the costs, the things to write down on your cost list. Your mind. Okay. Your mind. It's going to take a lot from your mind to sit down to create even a 30 seconds video. It's going to take your mind and mental health. It's now going to take you even more of your mental health to find out where you will get the funding for this. When you find the funding, do you really want to spend the amount you have eventually costed for this on that 30 seconds video? Are you sure you want to do that? Okay, when you finally agree to do that, to spend that money, how is this content going to bring the money back? Okay. So how's the content going to bring the money back? Okay, let's say you found a way for the content to bring the money back. How soon is the money coming back? Yes. So you just want to actually work within your means. So this is me. I'm really glad to get this part of this video. This is me saying thank you to every photographer, videographer, fashion designer who has sent me clothes or called me out just to shoot with me. And when I tell them, look, I don't have money to come out, they pay. Because I'm that open. When someone calls me, oh, can we create together? I'm like, yo, I have money, but it's not really for this. So if you're telling me to come out, yes, I have the clothes. I have my wardrobe, and this will lead me to saying this. The Holy Spirit is my stylist. I am the one, the way your son don't. I've worn this jacket over 15 times in 15 different ways. Wow. All I have to do is, God, I want to go out. I need something to look good that fitting. From here, I have another event, then I have to go to work, and I have to be presentable at all three places. All I have to do right now when I'm leaving here is change my shirt, and I will look totally different. Wow. I have a cap to put on my head, so when I change my shirt, put the cap on my head, it's still going to go with this jacket, it's going to go with this black pants, it's going to go with my shoes and the socks I'm wearing. Oh wow! But it's the same jacket. Now, I said that because I just wanted to clear it out. I can wear one thing in different ways. All I need to ask is, God, can you help me with this? I think God is in every sector. Yes. Content creation, styling, fashion designing, he's in every sector, and people probably don't just pay attention to him, but he is there. So that said, the photographers and videographers, that when they call me, they'll ask me, do you have anything to wear? I'm like, yes, I do. Most times they'll be wondering, are you sure you do? One
Yeah.
has literally asked me, "Are you sure you do? I've seen you do shoots over and over again. Like for 1 week straight, I saw you at different shoots, and you were the one being shot. So are you sure you have clothes?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. All I have to do is to restructure it." But yeah, I'm saying thank you to these guys for believing in me, for believing in my ideas, believing in my styling to give the concept they want. Because randomly calling me out and believing that I will come out with something that you will enjoy. Because being a model is not just about you. It's a photographer enjoying taking pictures of you. If they don't enjoy when they're taking pictures of you, trust me, it will be crap. They'll give you the pictures, but they will not even want to post it. They will not even be excited. A photographer needs to be excited about what they're creating.